Are you guys wanting the newest construction community that's going to be about 10 to 15 minutes away from downtown Sacramento? Well, if you guys are, then stick around because in today's video, we're going to be covering one of the newest communities that's going to be just south of Sacramento at Delta Shores. We've got two communities here. We've got these ones right here, and we've got those ones across from the park, but let's go ahead and check it out. What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're Lance and Lauren with the Living in Sacramento team, and on today's video, we're gonna be showcasing a brand new community in a newer part of town that we haven't really covered too much before. So today we're actually gonna be out at the two new KB home communities that are gonna be right at Delta Shores.
So we really haven't spoke much about this area on the channel before. So we are located super close to Delta Shores. Delta Shores is gonna be one of the main shopping centers where people who live in Elk Grove come, or people who live in Sacramento will drive to. So there's tons of shopping, tons of stores really close by. You've got a movie theater over there. You could actually walk to Delta Shores from here. It's just right over the freeway, which is really nice. So where we're located is we're about 10 to 15 minutes from downtown Sacramento. We're off of Consumnes Oaks Boulevard. We are super close to the water. The waterways are gonna just be right over on that side. So if you're looking for something that's affordable, that's new construction, that's in Sacramento, that's close to downtown, maybe you have to commute into, hospital jobs or tech job or anything like that in the heart of Sacramento, this is a great option at a great price.
Absolutely, so stick around to the very end because we are gonna show you 4 out of their 5 models that they have at these two communities. We're gonna talk about price, we're gonna talk about square footage, and we're gonna talk about everything that's gonna be close in proximity to this community. So let's check it out. All right guys, so we are starting off with the biggest floor plan, and make sure you stick around to the very end because we are going to finish with their most affordable floor plan here at these two communities down at Delta Shores. This is going to be their 2693 floor plan. It's going to be the biggest floor plan that they offer over at Edgewater. This is going to have 5 potential 6 bedrooms. This is going to be for, if you guys have a big family and you guys want to live everybody in the same household, this is going to have a ton of space. So walking right in, first and foremost, you're going to have your traditional downstairs bedroom and downstairs full bathroom. So this is awesome. This is actually, sometimes we see these homes and the space is a little limited in some of these bedrooms. I know sometimes grandma and grandpa are visiting, or maybe you've got a teenager kid that's staying at home and this space is really cramped and tight. So the nice thing is a lot of the rooms in this house you're gonna notice are gonna be massively bigger than some of the typical homes that we've shown on this channel before. So nice big downstairs full bedroom. Over here, you're actually going to have a nice little walk-in closet, a little bit smaller for the space. On the other side of this room, we're gonna have the downstairs full bathroom. And then across the hallway, we are also gonna have a coat closet, which is going to be pretty standard for most of these homes, but this is gonna be the main bathroom for all of your guests. You're gonna have a full stand-up shower here, single vanity sink, toilet, and then obviously there's gonna be a door here so that way you can do your business. All right, so walking into the main living area of the house, you're also going to have kind of this area set up. Now, I think mainly this was supposed to be set up for like a formal dining room. They have it set up as a conversational area or, kind of just a couch area, but really this space is supposed to be set up for a formal dining, but you do have a dining area that's kind of in between the couch and the kitchen as well too. So a little bit of open concept here. Now coming in a little bit further, you're gonna have your main living area, right? So this is gonna be one straight shot between the living room, dining area, and a kitchen, but great for opportunity if you're trying to entertain. You want everybody to feel included. You've got, eating space. If you're watching the football game, you're watching a basketball game, nice big open concept. And I do like the fact that it's actually connected to this area. So if you did have another dining room table in here, you can have really massive gatherings where you could have a lot of friends and family over for holidays, Thanksgiving, sports parties, whatever you choose to, both of these areas kind of being interconnected makes it really nice. So in between the living room area and the kitchen, you're gonna have kind of your formal dining or kind of a nook dining room area. You know, you do have 2 lights here. If you wanted to replace those out and put a chandelier, you can put that here as well too. And then we're gonna have our big kitchen. So the cool thing is in this kitchen, you're seeing some of the design options that KB allows you to do. So not every builder allows you to do everything in their home. Sometimes they're gonna be a little bit more spec and a little bit more basic. KB actually gives you an opportunity where you can do a couple of different configurations, right? So this is actually gonna be their KitchenAid appliance package. We are seeing this in a lot of their models. It's not going to necessarily be standard, but you do have the option if you want to upgrade your appliance package to KitchenAid. And then this is going to be the configuration with the overhead hood. You are going to have an electric cooktop. You're going to have a nice big kitchen island with the sink in the middle. You've got a dishwasher down here, and then you're going to have the microwave oven combo. Now, there's also a configuration where you could do double oven. You could put a microwave somewhere else down low, but definitely a lot of options. And then this is going to be one of their painted cabinet colors. This is going to be their top tier of cabinets. So they're going to have painted and stained. You'll see the stained option that Lauren will show you here in just a second. Now, one of the things that I thought was kind of unique was they actually have a downstairs laundry room in this house. So you'll see a little bit later that, you know, they utilized all the space upstairs for living, but a lot of times we've been seeing the laundry room upstairs because that's where all the living area is. This is gonna be off of the garage. So you are gonna have your garage entrance here. You are gonna have a nice pantry, which is always an awesome thing. Right when you come in from the garage, you can store all of your stuff in the pantry. And then, you know, laundry room, being that it is out of the way, there's pros and cons to both of this, right? So if you do have any kind of situation where your laundry or your washer leaks, you know, you're on the bottom floor, so you don't have to worry about as much damage happening if you're downstairs versus if you're upstairs. So definitely there are some pros and cons to having your laundry room downstairs. I know sometimes when some of those front loaders get going, or if they get out of balance, they can be really loud, and having that upstairs with all of your living space can be kind of annoying for some of the kids. So let's go check out the upstairs. There's massive amounts of living space upstairs. Alrighty, so as you can see, there's a ton of different space up here. We're gonna have our primary or our master bedroom over here. We're gonna have all of our secondary bedrooms over on one side of the house, and then you're also gonna have another loft area that Lauren's standing in right now. So we'll start here. This is actually probably one of my favorite things that builders do. I think for having a big family, you can have multiple TV areas. You can never have too many TV areas because I'm pretty sure when they're little, you don't want to watch the little kid shows, or even when they're teenagers, you still may not want to watch some of their teenager shows, right? So this is nice. We've also seen a lot of people do some really cool theater rooms where they black out some of the windows, they put in projectors, and they make this space, you know, kind of like how this couch is, just a nice, big, massive, cozy couch where you can kind of darken the room and you can watch movies. So before we head into the master, we're gonna go and we're gonna start in the farthest room, but there's gonna be 3 rooms that are all gonna be along this one wall, right? So you're gonna have one of the bigger ones towards the end. Now, these room sizes are actually pretty massive. So you do have your standard 2-door slider over here. You've got a full or queen size bed here in the middle. You've got a pretty big dresser. They've also got a kind of a hangy chair over here. And then you've got 2 decent sized nightstands on either side of the bed. So definitely a lot of space. These windows are gonna be towards the front of the house. The primary and the loft are gonna be towards the back of the house. So just when you're kind of thinking about orientation of how these rooms are, all of the secondary bedrooms are gonna be towards the front of the house, which is gonna be primarily over the garage or over that first front bedroom downstairs. Now, coming out down the hallway, we're gonna come into the middle bedroom. Now this middle bedroom is gonna be a little bit tinier, a little bit smaller as it relates to the size, or maybe that's just how the furniture set up. Maybe it's exactly the same size, but feels like it's a little bit tighter in here. You do have your standard 2-door slider. You have your dresser over here, 2 decent sized nightstands. Now, some of these things that you're seeing, some of the artistic walls and things like that may not be an option, but you can definitely see some of the creative designs that you can do in this middle room. And then we're gonna finish off with the last bedroom. Now, the last bedroom, maybe this one's probably the biggest, feels a lot bigger. This is directly over kind of the living room area or towards over that, you know, front bedroom. standard 2-door slider, you know, decent space in here. I feel like maybe this one's probably a little bit bigger, but again, nice and tall ceilings, and there's really not any wasted space with having your laundry room upstairs. So this is kind of nice as it relates to just having bigger space, and you're not sectioning off some of the living space upstairs for a laundry room for convenience. Now, as we walk out from here, you're gonna have a linen closet that's gonna be directly across from all the bedrooms. A lot of good storage in here, towels, extra toilet paper, things like that. And then you're gonna have your secondary bathroom. Now, this is gonna be a 2-vanity sink with a toilet and a shower over tub. You know, with the size of home that we have here, it would have been nice to have that separation as it relates to kind of the bathroom. So if you have multiple kids, some can be doing this, some can be doing, you know, shower, but, you know, again, good use of space for what we have here. And then finally, we have our primary suite. Now, this is gonna be pretty much, aside from the loft, this is gonna be the entire backside of the house. So big, massive room. You can kind of see some of the stuff that KB does. You can get surround sound speakers in the house if you want. You can have nice finishes and features, or you can add that stuff later at a later date. So you're gonna have primary bedroom here. Again, lots of ample space. They've almost got 2 dressers on either side, plus a king size bed in the middle. You've got a nice finished bathroom over here. One of the things that we really like to see, you got dual vanity sink, which is a little tight for, you know, his and her sharing, especially with her mess. But again, a tub and a full shower separate. Now, not all builders allow tubs in homes anymore. Sometimes they just go with the shower. I think it's just totally a preference, but if you are a family that loves tubs, or if your wife loves tubs, this may be a good option for you, because it's going to be one of those things where, you know, other builders just aren't doing them as much anymore. And then across from the bathroom, you have a pretty big master closet. So again, a lot of the upstairs space for this primary bedroom is going to be, you know, closet space. It's going to be your master bathroom, and then you also have your technology panel inside of this closet. So stick around until the very end, because we're going to be showcasing the homes that are going to be in the mid 500s, and we're going to talk about pricing. We're going to talk about information about the area and all the cool stuff that's around here.
All right, so before we jump into the next house, we do love making these videos, and we know a lot of you guys love checking out all these videos, checking out all the new construction homes. But what we actually love doing more is helping all of you guys with your real estate needs. So if you are interested in moving to the greater Sacramento metro, or maybe you already live here and you're interested in learning more about a new construction home, that phone number is going to be popping up. We do answer every single phone call, email, and text message. And we would love to hop on a Zoom call or a strategy session with you and help make your next move as easy as possible.
Yep, just like Lauren said, we are licensed real estate agents, so we would absolutely love connecting with you, figuring out a game plan, and figure out how to make this move to the greater Sacramento metro as easy as possible.
All right, so this is gonna be the first home that we're gonna show you out here today by KB Builders. Now, this is gonna be Plan 1685, which easily correlates to it's 1685 square feet. It's gonna be a possible 4-bedroom home. The way this one's modeled though, it's gonna be a 3-bedroom with a den, so that den option could be your 4th bedroom. So coming in, you have this kind of big, long entryway. You have a lot of good space here though. It's not too cramped, not too tight. So that's really nice. You do have the high ceilings. Now this floor plan is going to be a 1-story floor plan. It's going to give you that kind of big open layout. Now, as you come back a little bit further down the main hallway, off to my right is going to be the kiddos' bedrooms, or the secondary bedrooms. Now coming in this way, these 2 bedrooms are going to be separated by a bathroom, but I'll show you that in a second now. Coming into this bedroom, is going to be pretty decent size. You've got a big size bed in here. You've got your standard sliding closet doors. You've still got the high ceilings. You've got a nice window that faces towards the side of the home. So this is a great spot for a kiddo's bedroom. It is farther away from the master, so that's nice that your kiddos are kind of contained to their own little area. Now let's go check out the bathroom that separates these 2 bedrooms. All right, so coming out of that bedroom, before we get to the other bedroom, is going to be your kiddos' bathroom, the secondary bathroom. So it's really, really nice. You are gonna have a linen closet right here. I love that they tucked it inside of the bathroom, because it's easy to grab towels that you need. If you're bathing a small child, you're not having to run out to the other room to grab a towel. You do have your standard shower over tub. You've got your single sink vanity here. The way that they designed this one is you do have a little vanity spot where you can put a stool. So if you have a teenager, this is a great spot for them to do makeup in the morning or just stare at themselves, because we all know that teenage girls love to do that. Then you've got your, toilet over here, but this is a decent sized bathroom, pretty big, enough space for, kiddos to share. All right, now coming back into this front bedroom. Now this bedroom is gonna have a lot more natural light than the other bedroom that we were just in. This room has a window that faces towards the street. It's a pretty big size window, so you do get a lot of natural light. You still have the high ceilings. You've got a decent amount of space in here, and you've got your standard sliding closet door over there. So still a decent amount of space for a kiddo. If you've had kids that had to share, the nice thing about this room is with the high ceilings, you could do bunk beds, you could do a loft bed. So a lot of options to really utilize the space in this room. Now let's go check out the rest of the house. All right, now coming over across the hallway towards the other side, this is going to be your entrance in from the garage. You're gonna have your standard laundry room right here, kind of centrally located, nice that it's in the middle of the home. So walking back a little bit further, this is going to be the den option. So in the beginning of the video, I told you that this was a possible 4-bedroom or 3-bedroom with a den. They have it modeled with a den, but this could be a 4th bedroom if you wanted that. So another nice thing is this is, set up as a den. You have another separate living space if you've got kids that maybe need a spot to hang out, maybe you need an office setup, or maybe you need that 4th bedroom, but nice that it's kind of tucked away from everything else. You have the window that faces towards the side of the home, so you still get natural light in here, which is great. But let's go check out the rest of the main living of the home. All right, now walking back a little bit further is going to be the kitchen. Now, right over here is going to be this nice, really big island, which I love. I love all of the upgrades that they did in this home. So you've got nice quartz countertops. You've got a nice big stainless steel sink. Really nice features. So the nice thing about this is an example of one of their upgraded appliance packages here. So you can see that they have the KitchenAid appliances. This is an option that you can pick at the design center. These are also an option of the upgraded stained cabinets that you can get, but really just nice to kind of see what it looks like, some of the options that you could pick. Now, coming back a little bit further, the one thing I do love about this kitchen is that you have a ton of counter space. For being a little bit of a smaller home, it is nice that they didn't skimp on the kitchen, which is great. And then over towards this other side, you have a pantry. So sometimes with these kitchens, the way they tuck them into the side, sometimes you don't get the pantry and you're just stuck with the cabinet space. So it's really, really nice that they did give you this pantry space. And then right over here is gonna be your coat closet, but nice that you still have that. Now, coming back a little bit further, you're gonna have this kind of big great room concept. So you've got your living room space over here, tons of room for your TV. Really nice that whoever's hanging out here and whoever's making dinner is still kind of a part of the same conversation. So if you are an entertainer, it's really nice to have that kind of great room flow and option. Now coming back this way is going to be the spot for your dining room table. So again, you have plenty of space, lots of natural light in the back of the home because you've got a window on the side, you've got a massive slider that stares out to the backyard, and then you've got 2 windows back over by the living room area. So a lot of nice space for a single story. Now let's go check out that master bedroom. All right, so in the back corner of the home is where the master bedroom or primary suite is tucked away. I love this option in homes because I love it when where you sleep is not necessarily close to where everybody else sleeps. So if you've got kiddos who maybe go to bed earlier and maybe you're up a little bit later, it is nice to have the differentiation of those 2 spaces, depending on what stage of life you're in, which I really, really love homes when they're set up this way. Lance and I used to live in a home like this, and it was really nice because they would all go to bed early, and we could stay up later, didn't have to worry about noise, which was great, especially for a single story level. Sometimes they'll try to cram them all together, but I love that you don't have that here. Now, in this specific bedroom, I love all of the natural lighting. Again, you've got the high ceilings. This specific model has, looks like, built-in sound system. So some of the options that you can pick at the design center, if you purchase early enough, you can do the upgraded speakers throughout the home, which is a really nice feature. The other thing in this room that I love is the windows that face the backyard. Tons of natural light, a nice view out to your backyard if you have a garden or anything set up out there. Now coming this way is going to be the master bathroom. So you do have a really nice shower enclosure. You've got a tub here. Now we're not seeing all builders give tubs, so if a tub is something that you're interested in or something that you want in your next build, the nice thing about this builder here or this specific community is that out here, Edgewater does give you the option for the tub. We have seen a lot of builders getting away from that, and we have had a lot of you tell us that a tub is something that's important to you. So keep in mind that you do get that feature out here at Edgewater. Now, you do have a nice his and her sink. Coming back this way a little bit is gonna be your water closet. And then you've got a master closet back here. Not super big, but definitely enough space for yours and his stuff to hang together. All right, so we're at our next community, which is right next door to the community we were just at. Now this is gonna be Riva at Delta Shores by KB Homes. These are gonna be more affordable on the price point. These are all gonna be 4-bedroom homes. Now they are gonna be that alley load home. They are gonna have a small side yard. Some of them will have driveways from that alley. So if you get in early enough, you do have the option for a little bit larger lot to have that parking capacity. Now, as we first come into this home, you're kind of in this open little entry area spot. I love how they design this and you're not just in the main living room part of the home. Now, when you first come in, you could do like a bench right here. If you're a no shoes household or you wanted like a catch area, you could do a little table. But I really love that they leave the space in this floor plan for that open entry spot. Now, right off of the front door is going to be your half bathroom here. So you're gonna have a pedestal sink with your toilet, a nice little window to give a little bit of light to that small space. But the nice thing about this is that this half bathroom is the perfect spot for if you have guests over, maybe you've got people over enjoying the game, you know, maybe you've got a game night, maybe you just are barbecuing with people, but your guests don't have to go into the upstairs to utilize the bathroom, and they don't have to go to a full-size bathroom downstairs that was maybe designated for a bedroom, which is really, really nice. Now, coming off of the entry past the little landing of the stairs, you're gonna have your living room space. Again, really great use of space here. You've got a lot of natural light with the windows and a window facing the front. You still have the high ceilings here, which is really, really nice. Just a great use of space. You could definitely fit a big sectional couch in here if you wanted to format this a little bit differently and facing the TV that way. A lot of different options here with the space. Now coming back a little bit further into the home is going to be your dining room area. Again, a decent sized space. You could fit a pretty big table. They have a buffet over on that end. So you have enough space for all your furniture here. And then coming towards the back of the home is gonna be your kitchen. Now this is a massive island, which I love to see in these little bit smaller homes. They definitely didn't skimp on this kitchen, which I love. You have tons of counter space. Now in this design, you can see one of the options that they chose of the layout of the kitchen. So you've got a lower microwave right here. You've got a range, you've got the hood set up. Now I'm sure this could have been the option where if you wanted the microwave up here and not the low microwave, you could have done that. Just kind of showcases you some of the different options that you have when you're looking at a KB home. Now, this door right here is gonna be your entrance in from the garage. Perfect spot because if you're coming in from Costco loading everything, you know, you just kind of open that door, take everything out of your trunk, throw it on your countertops. It's easy to unload your car. Again, really nice features, really nice finishes. You have a nice kitchen sink over here that opens up over to a window, which is nice, close to your dishwasher. Just really well thought out space. Now, my other favorite thing about this kitchen is you do still get your pantry. So you do have a nice space right there to store all of your goods, not having to use, you know, cabinet space for pantry, which is really, really nice. But my other favorite thing about this specific floor plan is that you have the little covered patio out here. You have a nice little spot where you can enjoy, you know, outdoor living. You can put a table out there. So you don't have a big yard. Really, this is kind of all you get when it comes to yard space attached to the home, but I do love that it's got the covered patio included here. Let's go check out the upstairs. All right, now coming upstairs, you've got this really nice loft area right here. They have it set up with a little couch with 2 desks over here with a television. So it's a great second living room spot if you've got kiddos, if you've got teenagers, or if you've got little kids, you wanna make this a nice little playroom. You definitely can do that. You've got tons of natural lighting in here with a window on that side and then a window as you come up from the stairs. Now coming all the way back to the end of the home, we'll start back here. It's going to be your secondary bedrooms. So the first bedroom we're going to come in. Now all of the secondary bedrooms are going to be towards the back of the home over the garage. So this is going to be the first of the kiddos' rooms. You've got a decent sized space. This is a pretty big sized bed, so these rooms are a little bit smaller, but if you go with a smaller sized bed, you can really utilize more space in this room. You still have nice windows, nice ample light. You have the high ceilings up here, which I love, and you've got your standard sliding closet door over there. Now coming into the next secondary bedroom, this bedroom is going to be on the back corner of the home. Now this room is probably a little bit bigger than the last room that we were in, has a little bit more natural light. You do have only one window in here, but I think it's just the way the house is oriented. So depending on which way you sit on the lot, some rooms might get a little bit more sun than others. But again, this is a decent sized room. You've got the high ceilings. You've got a nice can light. If you wanted to change that and put a fan in, you definitely could. And then you've got your standard sliding closet doors over here. But this is just really enough space for a kiddo's bedroom, or even if a kiddo had to share, plenty of space back here. Let's go check out the next bedroom. All right, now coming into the last of the secondary bedrooms, it's gonna be this room. So this is still, again, kind of mirrors the image of the room that we were just in. So it's a decent sized room. You've got a cute little loft bed here that they did. You could do a high loft bed. You could have a ton of play space underneath if you did that. And you've got your standard sliding closet door over here. Again, a window facing the back, so tons of natural light. But really, really nice that the way they designed this specific floor plan, the kiddos' bedrooms are in the back of the home and the master bedroom is going to be in the front of the home. So even though it's a little bit smaller of a footprint of a home, you still have that separation of kids from where you're sleeping, which is really, really nice. Now let's go check out the bathroom and the laundry room, and then we'll check out that master bedroom. All right, so coming down the hallway a little bit, you're gonna have your kiddos' bathroom in here. Now you've got your double sink vanity, which is really, really nice, especially since you have 4 solid bedrooms upstairs. It's nice to have the separate sinks over here when you've got 3 kiddos' bedrooms towards the back of the home. You've got your shower over tub, you've got your toilet, and you have a nice window to give you a little bit of light from the outside. So that's a really nice bathroom. All right, now coming out of that bathroom a little bit further is going to be more of the central part of the upstairs of the home. It's going to be your laundry room. So this is a pretty big size laundry room, which is really, really nice. You've got a linen closet over here, which I really kind of like that they're doing this now, because if you're the person who does the laundry and you've got towels, you're not throwing them on a bed that then they live there, or maybe they live on a chair in your bedroom for a while. It's nice that you have the linen closet here, because you can just open the dryer, fold them, put them right where they go, which I really, really love the thoughtfulness of that. But you have tons of nice space in here. You still have pretty wide areas. So even if you had a front loader, you still have a decent amount of space in here to get things done. Now, there are a couple different options in here. You've got a cabinet down here, but maybe you want the overhead cabinets. If you get in early enough, you can pick that as an option with KB, or you can just do the shelf. So there are different configurations that you can do in laundry rooms. Now, going all the way back towards the front of the house is going to be the primary bedroom, master bedroom, whatever you want to call it. So this is a pretty decent sized room. You've got a big king size bed over here. They also have 2 chairs right here, and then you have plenty of space all the way over to where the dresser is. So a really big size room for a master bedroom in this house, which is nice. You've got decent sized nightstands. You've got tons of natural lighting with the windows that face the front of the home. So coming in here, you've got your standalone shower, which is really, really nice. Now this one is upgraded. You can see that it has the tile surround. So if you want to pick a pretty decorative tile and you get into the process early enough, you can. Or if you just want the solid sheets, you can do that too. So lots of different options that you can customize things. In here is going to be another linen closet, storage closet, whatever you need for that. Then you've got your double sink vanity. Over here, you've got another linen closet that's a little bit deeper than the linen closet that was on that side. So kind of interesting the way that they did that. I guess you could say you have tons of storage. I don't know if you're, basket kind of person, you could do one differently. Then back here, you've got your water closet, so kind of far back away from everything else. And then in the front corner of this room is going to be the master closet. Now this closet is pretty big. I love how much space you have in here. You can kind of see it's pretty big, so it goes all the way around. You've got your technology panel right here where all of your internet and cables will come into the home. You also have a window right here, so it's not like a dark hole in this part of the home, which is really nice. But this is going to be the medium-sized floor plan. They do have one more floor plan that if you want more information about, it's a little bit bigger. We can definitely share that information with you. Just comment down below, or better yet, that phone number should be popping up. We do answer every single phone call, text message, and email. We would love to get you more information on these homes.
For our last and final house, we're going to show you the smallest floor plan that's out here. Now this is going to be the Riva community at Delta Shores. This is going to be their 1795 square foot home, and they're going to have prices at the time of recording this video starting at $575, but we will be covering all the floor plans that we just went over at the end of this video. But this is going to be their kind of 1700 square foot floor plan. All of these homes are going to be 4 bedrooms, a bedroom downstairs, a bathroom downstairs. These are going to be alley loaded or alley kind of driveway homes, which is going to limit the space on the side of the house. But these are going to have a lot of park systems built into this community, so it's going to be really nice. So right as you walk in, you're going to be kind of smack dab in the middle of the kitchen and the dining room table. So, you know, again, there's not a driveway out on the front side of this house, which you will see, but you know, you've got a kitchen, dining room right apart across from each other, and you're going to have you know, stools that are going to be lined up against this. Now, the one thing I love about this floor plan is this is what you can expect to see as a standard option, standard finish in a KB home, right? So this quartz countertops, some people love it, but this is something that we put in our own house. We actually really like this pattern and fleck. It just kind of depends on what you decide to choose. Now, the thickness is also going to be standard as well too. You could put a you know, an edge or a bullnose on this, and then this is going to be an example of one out of their 2 cabinet colors that are standard. So sometimes when you're on a budget and you're just trying to get in a new construction home, this can be a great option for that. Electric stovetop. This is going to be one of those cabinet configurations with the electric range, microwave over top. You can convert that into a hood and replace the microwave somewhere else. And then you're going to have your fridge on the opposite side of the kitchen. So very standard package options, Whirlpool appliances, but this is what you can expect to see. And even something as much as the flooring in this house is going to be one of their standard options. Now, it may differ depending on where it's located throughout the house, but that's going to be a different thing. Now, as we come in a little bit further, you're going to have kind of the living area. So it is going to be a little bit more of an awkward space. You are going to have a sliding back door to the side of the house, but you are going to have your TV set up against this wall. So kind of configuring how you're going to look at your TV from here, but definitely a little bit more of a different space. You could do, you know, maybe a TV on that wall as you're going up against the stairs. It's just a little bit more of a different space. But the cool thing about these houses is they do have a downstairs bedroom and a downstairs bathroom. So now as we come into this floor plan, it is a little bit smaller of a bedroom, right? You know, we did show you the very first house where you got a little bit more space, but this is going to be a little bit more of a tighter squeeze. You have, you know, probably a full-size bed here, 2 normal-sized nightstands. You are going to have a closet that's right here. Not your standard sliding door, but still a decent amount of space. Right outside of that, you are going to have your full bathroom, and then that's also going to accommodate all of your guests that come into your home. And then right next to that, you are going to have your garage, which is going to be on the back side of the house. Now let's go check out the upstairs. Now, when we come up to the top floor, the landing space is going to be a little bit smaller. You're just going to have room for a hallway. You're going to have your 2 secondary bedrooms up here at one end of the house, which is going to be directly over the garage. We're going to have a secondary bathroom. We're going to have our laundry room, which is back upstairs, which is nice in this floor plan, and then the primary that's going to be back towards the living area. So this first room right here is going to be your standard, you know, secondary bedroom. You're going to have a single twin bed in here, a nightstand, a desk. A little bit cramped with all of the stuff that they've got going on, especially if this is designed for a littler kid, but you've got your sliding 2-door closet. You've got your overhead light, which can also change out to a fan later on if you want to. And then this is going to be towards the back of the house. So all of this living space, if you've got kids that like to play in their rooms, this is all going to be over that garage, which is nice. I think especially when builders kind of configure secondary bedrooms, kind of assuming that kids are going to play a lot. Now, this is going to be set up as more of kind of a nursery or a kid's room. You've got, you know, a crib in here. You've got 2 giant dressers for a kid that probably has small clothes, 2-door closet. And again, mirroring images of the last bedroom over the garage, single window. Now these rooms are going to be a little bit smaller than some of the other stuff that we saw, but you know, this is going to get you into this new construction community in the under 600K price point. So let's go check out that secondary bathroom. Now the cool thing is this bathroom is going to be directly off of those other two bedrooms. It's going to be nice. You're going to have your shower over tub, which is great if you've got little kids and you've got to give them baths. You've got a single vanity sink. You've got a makeup vanity right here. And then the nice thing about all these builders, probably the one thing that I wish, you know, you could get in, you know, kind of an older home in a different neighborhood, is just the continuity of the cabinets, the countertops, all that stuff throughout the house. As we go down the hallway a little bit further, there's not a ton of stuff to show. You're gonna have a linen closet right here, which is gonna be nice for extra storage space, toilet paper, towels. Across from that, you're gonna have your laundry room. Back upstairs, typically we see a drain in the floor with a pan, electric. For the most part, all of these homes are converting over to all electric homes, or as much of electric as possible. And then right outside of that, you're gonna have your primary. So your primary is gonna have the master closet split from the master bathroom. But again, at least if you're gonna have all of your space upstairs, this is gonna get back to being a bigger room. You've got a nice king size bed. You've got two decent sized nightstands on that side. Again, 9-foot ceilings in here, so it feels a little bit better. You've got another dresser here, and then you're gonna have your master bathroom over here. Now, in these homes, we're starting to see them go back to the standing shower stall only. You've got a double vanity sink over here and a separate water closet. So typically in the more affordable construction communities, we typically only see shower stalls. You know, if you wanted a bathtub, then we would take you over to Edgewater. And then before we finish, let's check out this closet. Now, I will say this closet is still pretty big. It seems like all of the upstairs space is dedicated towards the closet. So you've got pretty decent space. You've got a lot of room for her clothes, not so much room for yours, but hey, if that's what we're looking at. Now stick around, because we're gonna cover all the price points of all the homes we just showed. We're gonna talk about some of the things and the amenities that are close to it, what you're near to, proximity to downtown Sacramento. Let's check that out. All right, so we just showed you the 4 out of the 5 model homes that they have here at the 2 new developments. We have Edgewater, we have Riva. They're both built by KB Homes. Now there will be a few more builders that are gonna be coming to the Delta Shores area here in the next couple of months. And we are always gonna try to make it out here and give you those informations. But just to recap what we showed you. Now the very first home that we showed you was the 2693 floor plan. That was a 2-story, a 5 to possible 6 bedroom, 3 to 4 bath with a flex room, a den, and a loft. And that one right now, at the time of recording this video, is gonna be starting out at $720,000. Then the second model that Lauren showed you was gonna be their single story floor plan. That was gonna be their 1685 square foot single story, a 3 to 4 bedroom, 2 bathroom with a den. And that one's gonna be starting off at $650,000. Now they do have 2 other floor plans that are not modeled at Edgewater. One is gonna be a single story, 2,100 square foot house, 3 to 4 bedrooms, 2 to 3 bathrooms, starting at $695. And then a 4th floor plan, 2,391 square feet, 2-story, 4 to 5 bedroom, and a 3 bathroom.
All right, so the next community we showed you out here was Riva by KB Homes. Now these are gonna be more of your patio style homes. Now the first home that we showed you was the 2102, which was gonna be 2,102 square feet. Now this home was a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom home. It had the half bathroom downstairs with the living room with a really nice built-in kind of patio cover on the side outside. It also had a loft upstairs, as well as 3 full kiddos bedrooms upstairs with the master upstairs, and your laundry room upstairs. Now for the 2102 floor plan, pricing on this home at the time of recording this video, that home can start around $603,000 and go up to about $615,000, depending on different design options that you choose. Now, the next home that Lance showed you, which is gonna be the most affordable home at the Riva community, is gonna be the plan 1795. Now that was a solid 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom home with a full bedroom and bathroom downstairs. You had 2 bedrooms upstairs, your laundry room upstairs, and the master suite upstairs. Now that home starts at $575,000 and can go up to about $585,000 depending on different options and upgrades. Now there is one more home at this community that we didn't showcase. That's gonna be their biggest floor plan. It's gonna be the plan 2236. This is gonna be a full 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom home. Now this home is gonna range in price from $620,000 all the way up to around $630,000.
So the coolest thing about this area is it's going to be right off of Interstate 5 and Consumnes Oaks Boulevard. So it's going to be between Interstate 5 and the river. You are going to have a lot of ample trails and walking trails, and you're super close to the river on one side. And then on the other side of the freeway, you are going to have the Delta Shores Shopping Center. So you're going to have everything from a movie theater to an RC Willey. They've got a 511 Tactical. They've got a Tilly's. They've got restaurants. They've got everything that you could possibly think of over at that shopping center. And the other thing about this community is it is going to be a part of Sacramento Unified School Districts, but from what we were told, they are pretty flexible on doing different inter-district transfers to other schools. You definitely want to check in with the district, and there's a couple of charter schools that are pretty close and pretty local. Once we start getting some more kids in this community, they'll actually start having their own separate bus if a lot of families are having their kids go to those charter schools. So if you're thinking about making the move to the Delta Shores area, Sacramento Metro, or any of the other communities that we featured on this channel, that phone number is going to be popping back up. We are the ones that answer every phone call, email, and text message, and we absolutely love it when you guys reach out to us. So go ahead, pause the video, take a screenshot, shoot us a text so that way we can set up a time for your Zoom call and we can figure out the best game plan for getting you into your new construction home in the Sacramento Metro in 2024.